Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. At the last club meeting we were showing how to make wing bags, and I thought it'd be a great idea to share it with you guys. I've not actually made one before, so we're going to learn as we go, and I'm going to make it out of this stuff, which is actually called it's underlay for hardwood floors. 3mm acoustic silver for all wood and laminated floors. There you go. So this is 3mm. The other day at the meeting, my fellow member showed me with 2mm. But 3mm, gone through it there. Oh, look at that. I've got a nice bit of, look at watches. I've got a nice big bit of surplus silver on the end. Look, that's to overlap it, I guess, on the flooring. So what is it I'm making? This is protection for wings, wing bags, and I bought this on eBay, and I think it was about 18 quid, something like that. So not expensive, and it's 15 meters long, by the way, so plenty of material here. So let's give it a go. I'll bend it down. I have put a cut in this somewhere. First of all, is it going to go lengthwise? Let's have a look. If not, or widthwise rather. If not, I'll go lengthwise. There's that horrible cut I've just made, so I can't use that. So there you go. It won't go widthwise, so I'm going to do it lengthwise. I'll put that chair down there and roll straight onto that. There we go. Yeah, can you see that cut? That's a shame, isn't it? The other thing I'll just do is the other tool you need, and I'll show you in a minute. The other tool you'll need is a heat sealing iron. You could use a domestic iron, that's fine, but just an ordinary film shrinking iron. I've set it to 100 degrees, I'm not sure what the temperature should be. So basically, I'll trim off this surplus, but basically what you're aiming to do is to make an envelope, seal the edge and glue it together with melting the foam backing together. Now I don't think I've got quite enough to go to miss that horrible cut, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to lose that, but that's not a bad idea because I can experiment with this piece just to make sure the temperature is right. Let me just cut that off. How are we doing on the temperature? Let's have a quick look. 125. Okay, let's give this a go. I'll just bend you down, so I want to make sure you can absolutely see this. It's kind of shrinking back there, look, which is good. Oh, look. I think it wants to be a little bit more, so I'm going to turn it over and do the other side anyway. Okay. That. This better work, else I'm in trouble. You can pull it apart. You'll pull apart, but you're not going to abuse it that much. Let's do that again, just for 130. Here we go. Went quite slowly, didn't I? So. There we go. 130 is the skimped on that end a bit. That's pretty good. They're going nowhere. Look at that. I was forcing the wing in. It will come apart, but that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's get back to the main story. I'm going to wrap this over there like that. I'm going to seal it along the edge. I'm also going to seal it along the bottom. I'm going to leave an open top. This is going to be nice and wide, isn't it? This is my first time, guys, so you know, we're all learning together. I think this is going to be too wide. I've got quite a big width. You can make it quite tight actually to the wing if you want. We'll try another experiment. Let's try another experiment. And that is, I'm just going to pull that onto there, put that down there. Put that down the trailing edge there. I'm going to seal down here and then trim it afterwards. So it's quite a snug fit, but it have a little bit of a giveaway because I'm going to seal it down this edge. But if I want to go tighter in, I can do after the event. This also gives me a chance. Let's move you a little bit. This also gives me a chance to cut a little bit off and have another go if necessary. So that's down the leading edge, down the trailing edge. This is how I'm going to do it, so let's give it a go. And off the table there. Let's just get things back in place here. The other good thing about this foil is it's going to reflect the heat of the sun. Mind your fingers, it is hot. I'm just going to go back down on that bit just to satisfy myself. Now this is the end of the wing. It's right up there, so I'm just going to pull this down, move the rule up. Temperature is on 125°C at the moment. We'll see how that does, but it should be okay. Wing's up there, so I might, if I curve it around that way, I'll put the wing in from the bottom end. That might be quite a nice thing to do actually. A little peek. I'm going to have a little peek just to see. Looks like it's sort of stuck, so let's go around the top end. Push the wing back down a minute. I might have a bit too much fullness up here. Looks like too full, doesn't it? Come down a bit. It goes up there, look. Let's just go for it. Just thinking. Yeah, that's alright. Let's go for it. Let's just around the wing. I'm sure there's more technical ways to do it, but I'm just learning. I'll take it to there for the minute. Okay, let's see what we've got. Let's just see, shall we? Oh, it's not stuck there, that. Let's have another go there and there. Perhaps I wasn't holding it flat. Can't feel that. Let's just. Thinking that once it's melted it won't re-melt, so if you go over it too much it's not going to behave properly. Let's pull the wing out and see what happens. Let's cut the surplus off and have a look. I'm going to leave 1 inch approximately. That's, wings are handed, so don't make another one for this wing because the other wing won't fit in. Well, let's try and have a little look there. It seems to be pretty good. That one's a little bit iffy. Might even be a little bit coming off there. Let me just come inside there a little bit. So I'm sticking this edge down a bit more, a little bit closer in. Let's just go nice and slow. Might be better if I do it from the other side actually. Let's just turn it over and do it as well, shall we? I'm being careful not to melt the tablecloth, by the way, as I should be for the high jump. Okay, so have a look at that. I'm quietly confident. Got to do something with that top. I think that's right, guys. That's okay. It's a big piece of foil, isn't it? What am I going to do with this top then? Because it's a bit funny angle there. First of all, I'm going to trim it off because I don't like that. I've just had a thought actually. If you wanted a bit of Velcro on it, the Velcro won't stick to this, so you've got to stick a piece of this onto that. Let's just try it, shall we? So that will go on there, sorry, inside there like that, but this has to be cut so as it's got a flap on it, so I'm not sure I've got enough film there to do that. Let's have a go. If I haven't, but that's nice and protected. And I have got a little bit of a gap there. Look, if I wanted to cut that back, that would go on there like that. Yeah, so that's not going to go over there unless I cut some of this off. So if I cut that back, then I'll have a flap that can go over there. Not a bad thing to do. Let's do it. About there. Because as we know, hanger rash is a terrible thing. Nobody likes hanger rash. I might cut that side off. I'll come in for another flap. So now we've got a flap that'll go over. So if I now fix this to that, and then that will velcro over like that. It's pretty hot. 26. So now say Velcro there and there, just to stick that down. Although it's a bit stubborn, isn't it, to turn. I wonder if it will hinge a bit. Let's put the wing in, see how it performs. Perhaps it'd be better to have two of those because of the depth of the cord. Yeah, it's close, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I should have two straps because of the depth of the cord. Maybe even three if you wanted. Let's cut a couple more. Can't hurt. You only need a little tiny bit of Velcro, by the way, so it's not like it's. I'll come in a little bit on that side because I might seal it down there a little bit more. Let's go for that again. Pop our prized wing in there. Velcro, Velcro, Velcro. Let me just cut those to the same length. Roughly. Just to hold it. So I could have done with a little bit more just to bring it around there. So I just meant cutting that over length a little bit more, but that's okay. And I have got quite a bit of fullness in there, look. Not so much around the tip, but about up the side. Shall we just bring that in? Let's bring it in a bit, shall we? Are you enjoying it, guys? I'm enjoying it. It's quite satisfying. Let's see, it's there. Make sure the wing's all the way down. There's a little knack to it. But you're watching me learn it, so you can learn it just as easily. Pop the wing out and have a look. Let's just turn it over and do it from this side. All these things, they need to be learned, all these skills. Okay guys, I thought I would show you the aeroplane as well. Now, I'm going to draw it, the pattern onto a piece of paper here. Done the other wing, did it slightly differently. Nothing too drastic though. Now I can't go round into there, else I won't get it on, so I'm going to make that straight there. So there's my rough pattern. I might even do the fin as well actually. And don't forget, they are handed. I'm just going to leave an edge on that. Now E, and for good measure TE. I don't want to see if I turn that around, it's not going to fit. So this is the side for that. So I'm just going to cut out some pieces, and to do that I've now lost my work table, so I think I'm just going to have to pop in the other room a moment. I'll be right back. Accordingly, they are well oversized, so let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to make one for the fin and rudder as well. So they are oversized, so hoping I can, trim it down to fit. No, you're not going to see this much, are you? It's on 135. So I'm just going to go around here about a couple of centimetres or so, but I reckon I can come back in from there in a minute. Don't be afraid to put a little bit of weight on it. Down this edge. I think I'll leave this open for the minute until I've offered it up and decided what's what. I think that one is, yeah, it's coming a bit more. Just turn this over. I'm angling the iron slightly so I don't melt the table covering, because it's not going square down onto the foam. Right, that's a good start. Let's see what we've got. So it's plenty big enough. Plenty big enough. Look at that. So I want to cut it to fit. There's plenty in there. Look. Actually, it's upside down. That's better. There's no point making it too baggy. You know, it's big enough as it is without manoeuvring stuff. So I cut that to that shape, but I think I want to come in quite a bit more. I've got plenty of room, I think. A little bit tighter here, that's all right, that's where it's straight. So I'm gonna maybe cut off a little bit off that side. Scissors. That's the right way around. So that's a pretty good fit. It's coming up there now, so if anything, it's maybe cut slightly too much off, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's protected the main, but this is a bit of a rough edge, so I think I might actually just sort of cut it down at the angle of the fin. Or well, I probably won't actually. So that's a nice fit all the way around now, actually. Look at that. Hardly any surplus there at all, so I'm just going to tidy that edge up. What's the bottom look like? That looks good. Would be, wouldn't it? The bit you don't see is good. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around this edge, make sure it's sealed nicely, and then I'll trim it. Okay. The way around. So there's one. Cut a little bit too much off that side, but it's not the end of the world. Stick the other piece of Velcro on to its opposite side, and then you can stick it on precisely. So that's going to go there. That one there is going to peel off, go around the corner and stick on there. So now, that wasn't difficult, was it? Now I just peel it off, and there we are. It's in the exact position I need. So pop it on, job done. So that can't come off there. Can't come off there. Protected. Now I'm sitting in a bob site. There we go then, guys. Thanks very much for watching. That's how you do your wing bags. My first wing bag isn't as good as my last jobs. Useful to make a pattern. Go around the edge, offer it up, come in a little bit tighter if you have to. Turn it over, do the opposite side. And I would recommend just experimenting on a bit of scrap to start with. Just cut a strip off and have a go. Just get your technique down. And there we are. Looks superb. Cheers, guys. See you in the next video. If you wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up, it helps with the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That also helps grow the channel.